All right, welcome in everyone. This is Mrs. Rondo. We're going to look at how to construct a perpendicular bisector in DeltaMath. So as you can see, the directions say use a compass and straight edge to construct a perpendicular bisector to segment TU. Your final answer should be exactly one blue line, not a segment. So it should be a line, and we'll work on that. We'll make sure to use a line tool, not a problem. All right, so we did this in GeoGebra, so I'm just going to kind of reference that as we go. It's mostly the same process. So you're going to start here. You have your segment. So our first thing is in GeoGebra, we put a point down. On this one, we don't actually have to put a point. The reason we did in GeoGebra was so we had a reference as to where to measure. But this one, we can just jump straight to the compass tool. I'm going to grab a compass, and I'm going to start at one of my points. Doesn't matter which one. And I'm going to click and hold and drag to create a compass measuring circle here. Now, when I pick where to stop, I want to go past halfway. So I want to go past halfway. So the halfway point would be somewhere like here. And so I want to go past halfway, like so. Then in GeoGebra, we just had a whole circle here. We don't need to trace the whole thing, but we want to trace close to half the circle. We want to see that full big arc in reference to the center at U. All right, so once we have that, we're going to grab that compass tool by clicking our center at U, and we're just going to drag. And this time, we're going to do the same action, but we're going to center at, well, come on, honey. We're going to center at T. And so don't worry that other point's missing. We don't need it, but we're centering at T. And then once I do that, I'm going to grab my pencil here and I'm going to draw the arc from the center at T. I'm drawing an arc through like so, because the goal with perpendicular bisector is to see where those two circles cross. And so we can see those 2 points. One crosses, whoopsie, here, and then one crosses over here. And of course, it's giving me my pencil tool. All right, so I'm done with my compass. So I'm going to click on that so it goes away. And the direction said a line needs to be our answer. We have perpendicular bisector is a line. Well, it can be other things, but for this case, we're going to do a line. All right, so I'm going to connect. So I click and drag to connect and make my line. And that's how we make a perpendicular bisector in DeltaMath.